What are subordinating conjunctions? Have a look at this sentence. The father jostled through the arguing merchants to the bustling market. This independent sentence makes perfect sense by itself. We can refer to it as a main clause when we place it in a sentence with a subordinate clause. So let's find out what that is. A subordinate clause adds extra information to the independent main clause. So the subordinate clause can actually make the sentence more interesting. However, all subordinate clauses do not make sense on their own. They need a main clause with them for it to be a full sentence. Subordinating conjunctions are the first word within any subordinate clause. And here are some examples of subordinating conjunctions you can use in your writing. Let's have a look at this sentence. While the customers were trading, the father jostled through the arguing merchants to the bustling market. You will notice at the start of the sentence, you can see the subordinating conjunction while, and this is highlighted in pink. In blue, you can see the subordinate clause, while the customers were trading, followed by a comma. This is at the start of the sentence and it does not make sense on its own. Then finally, we have the main clause. The father jostled through the arguing merchants to the bustling market. Let's have a look at another example. Before father left, he carefully tied a Doric coin necklace around the baby's neck. The subordinate clause is before father left, which clearly starts with the subordinate conjunction before. Then the main clause comes second. He carefully tied a Doric coin necklace around the baby's neck. There were prancing clowns looking on as the father placed the baby down. You will notice that the subordinating conjunction as is in the centre of the sentence this time and therefore does not need a comma after the subordinate clause. The main clause is at the start of the sentence and the subordinate clause comes second. So remember, a subordinate clause adds extra information to a main clause. A subordinate clause does not make sense on its own. Subordinating conjunctions are the first words within a subordinate clause, and the subordinate clause can come at the start of the sentence or the second part of the sentence.